I devised a clever plan to uncover the identity of the man my unfaithful wife was seeing. I sent her an anonymous message from a burner phone, demanding money in exchange for keeping quiet about her affair. But what truly shocked me was when she arrived at the meeting with my best friend by her side. My revenge was swift. Here's how I pulled it off. I already suspected she was cheating. I didn't have a name, but the signs were everywhere. Late-night texting, sudden trips to the gym, brand-new laundry bought with my money, but never once worn for me. She had started getting more cautious. So I became more calculated. I got a burner phone and spoofed the number. Then I composed a message like a scalpel, sharp, clean, and to the point. I know about the affair. You've got 72 hours. $5,000 in cash, or your husband sees everything. I'll send the meeting location tomorrow. I sent the text while she was in the shower. Within half an hour, I saw the panic. She came out with wide, frantic eyes, pacing the hallway, gripping her phone like it was ticking down to detonation. She didn't come to me for help. Instead, she called someone, and I listened, quietly, heart pounding, fury simmering beneath the surface. Her first words? What do we do? Not who is this? Not what are you talking about? Just, what do we do? That was all the confirmation I needed. I chose a quiet, empty park after dark. No lights, no cameras, just a single bench in the open space. I waited nearby, parked a short distance away, hoodie up, camera rolling. She arrived 10 minutes early. At first, she was alone. Then, emerging from the shadows, came him, Jason, my best friend, the man who helped me move into our house, who toasted us at our wedding, who once looked me in the eye and said, "You've got a good one, man." They didn't see me, but I saw everything. I didn't lose my temper. I hit record. I played it calm. I let them dig their own grave. They thought the blackmailer had given up when the money wasn't delivered. What they didn't know was the message was never about the cash. It was a trap to unmask them both. And now I had the proof. Faces, voices, the whole betrayal. The very next day, Jason texted me like nothing had happened. "Hey, you free this weekend? Might hit the lake house." I replied, "Yeah, sounds good. I could use some time away." No blocking. No ghosting. Not yet, because snakes get comfortable before they shed their skin, and people like him always slip when they think they're in the clear. As for my wife, she suddenly became the perfect partner, overly affectionate, coffee in bed, random texts during the day telling me she missed me. Guilt was gnawing at her like a rat in the walls. But she had no idea I was already laying the groundwork for her downfall. Over the next 2 weeks, I built my case. She left her Google timeline active, a rookie mistake. I tracked every move. Screenshots of her messages adjacent sync right to our shared cloud account. She never disabled backups. I saved the park meeting footage, enhanced and timestamped. Traced her rideshare logs to Jason's apartment. Grabbed receipts for dinners, deliveries, even a couple spa booking made under her maiden name. Piece by piece, I collected it all. I had gathered everything I needed to destroy a marriage, a friendship, and a reputation. I wasn't simply collecting evidence. I was preparing for a reckoning. The anniversary was approaching, and she had planned a special dinner, complete with reservations and hints of surprise for me. Perfect timing, because I had a surprise for her and for Jason. Anniversaries are supposed to be about love, reflection, and commitment. This one, it was about truth, timing, and destruction. She had chosen a fancy restaurant downtown. Candlelight, private booth, all the classic elements of romance. She said she wanted to reconnect. I showed up in a crisp suit, hand steady, calm as someone who already knew how this was going to end. She looked stunning, putting effort into her dress and makeup, as if she were trying to recapture the woman she used to be. "I'm really glad we're doing this," she said, reaching across the table. "Me too," I replied, "but you're not the only one I invited." She was confused, and then footsteps. She turned just as Jason slipped into the booth next to me, eyes wide, frozen in shock. "Relax," I said. "You've already shared enough behind my back." I figured one more dinner wouldn't hurt. Neither of them said a word, so I spoke. I took out my phone, placed it face up on the table, and hit play. Their conversation at the park, the footage of him handing her an envelope, her thanking him like they were partners in crime. Messages, chats, calls, everything. From "I miss your body" to "here's no clue." They both turned white. "You've been spying on us," she whispered. "I gave you the benefit of the doubt." I answered. "You gave me a reason to start recording." Jason stammered something about it being a mistake, a weak moment. I turned to him, deadpan. "You slept with my wife for 6 months. That's not weakness. That's who you are." Then I slid 2 envelopes across the table. One for her, divorce papers, asset breakdown, and a prenup clause she'd forgotten existed. Infidelity voided any claim to spousal support. One for him, a letter addressed to his girlfriend. I hadn't mentioned that Jason had been seeing someone else seriously for over a year, a girl he claimed was just casual. I knew because I'd messaged her 2 nights earlier. Her reply? "I'd love to see his face when this all goes down. Keep me posted." With that, I stood, straightened my jacket, and looked at both of them one last time. You thought I was a fool in your story. Turns out I was just the author. Then I walked away. No raised voice, no scene, just silence and power. Best friend, best mistake. The fallout was fast, and neither of them was prepared. She tried calling the next morning. 5 missed calls, a voicemail. She said she was confused, that she didn't know what she wanted but wanted to try again. I sent back a single text. "You wanted choices. You made one. Now live with it." Then I blocked her. My lawyer took it from there. The prenup made it easy. She left with nothing but the clothes she packed. The house was mine. The car in her name, repossessed within a week. The life she built on lies collapsed quietly, with no sympathy, no rescue. As for Jason, his reputation was destroyed. Not only was he my best friend, but he was also my business partner. What he didn't know was that I had quietly started an audit the same week I sent that fake blackmail message. Turns out, Jason had been skimming company resources, expense reports, travel write-offs, even logging hours for days he wasn't working. So I let it go public. My lawyer filed a misconduct report. The board removed him. He lost his stake, his reputation, and when word spread about the affair and his shady business dealings, even his side clients dropped him. 2 months later, I got a message from a new number. "You were right about everything. I ruined the one good thing I had. If you ever feel like talking." I didn't respond. I wasn't angry anymore. I wasn't broken. I was done. She thought I was stupid. He thought I was weak. Turns out, I was a storm they never saw coming. Was my revenge justified? Or did I cross the line? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop them in the comment below. If you enjoy jaw-dropping stories of revenge that keep you on the edge of your seat, don't just scroll. Hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, and share this story to fuel more thrilling tales like this. Your support means the world and helps us bring powerful stories to life. Thank you for being part of this story, where every story has a shadow and every betrayal leaves an echo.